हेलो एवरीवन। फिर से स्टार्ट करते हैं आज हम अपनी AI ML की क्लास, जिसमें हम लोग का आज ये 54th डेज होगा। और मैं ओपन कर लेता हूँ फाइल्स पहले। साउंड वगैरह आ रही कि नहीं? ओके, साउंड आ रही है। लास्ट डे हम लोगों ने कहाँ तक पढ़ा था? 17 3 17 4 के साथ 3 दिन बाद 18 को किया था, फिर 19 20 21 फिर गैप हो गया। लॉ ऑफ लार्ज नंबर्स। आज ये स्टार्ट करना है। Law of large numbers. We have an intuition that more observations are better. This is the solution behind the idea that if we collect more data, that is a pillar of both of these fields and has important applications in application. So is the law of large number. It is in this tutorial we will discover the law of large numbers and why. After completing the tutorial, you will know the law of large numbers supports the intuition that samples becomes more representative of the population as its size is increased. How to develop a small example in Python to demonstrate the decrease in error from the increase in sample size. The law of large numbers is critical for understanding the selection of training datasets, test datasets, and in the evolution of model scale machine learning. Tutorial overview. This tutorial is divided into three parts. They are law of large numbers, for example, implication in machine learning. The law of large numbers theorem. The law of large numbers is a theorem from probability and statistics that suggests that the average result from repeating an experiment multiple times will better approximate the true or expected underlying result. that the average result multiple times will better approximate the true or that the expected underlying result. The law of large number explains why casinos always make money in long run. We can think of a trial of an experiment as an observation. The standalone and independent repetition of the experiment will perform multiple trials and leads to multiple observations. All sample observations for an experiment are drawn from an idealized population of observation results from one trial of an experiment. Sample group of result population is space of all possible observations that could be seen from the trial. Using these terms from the statistics, we can say that as the size of a sample increases, the mean value of the sample will be better approximate this mean or expected value is in the population. As the sample size goes to infinity, the sample mean will converge to the population mean. A crowning achievement in probability to the large numbers. This theorem says that the mean of a large sample is close to the mean of the distribution. This is an important theoretical finding of for statistics. Probabilities will apply to independent and identical distributed. It is important to be clear that the observations in the sample must be independent. This means that the trial is run we can pretend to forget everything that we know about the population and make independent random samples from the population. Can create samples of different size and calculate the mean. Given our intuition and the law of large numbers, we can expect that as the size of the sample is increased, the sample mean will better approximate the population mean. The example below calculates sample of different size, estimate the mean, and plot the error. This in the mean from expected mean. Mm. Test data. The thoughts given the training data set must also be given to the test data set. This is the often neglected. 80 by 20 splits the trained test data or the blind use of tenfold cross-validation. Even datasets where the size of 1 by 10th of the available data may not be a suitable representative of observation from the problem domain. Model skills solution. Consider the law of large number when presenting the estimated skill of the model on unchained data. It provides a defense for not simply reporting or proceeding with the model based on data on a skill score from a single trained test evaluation. It highlights the need to develop sample evaluation of a given model such that mean reported skill from the sample is an accurate enough estimate of the population need. सेंट्रल लिमिट थ्योरम। चलो इसको नेक्स्ट क्लास में करते हैं। अभी के लिए बाय बाय टाटा, फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में।